on to your canines. The gathering music this morning is Kitten on the Keys.
Thank you, Ron. That was incredible. Good morning. My name is Susan Coddington. My pronouns are she and her, and I am the pulpit host for today. On behalf of our congregation, welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Huntsville. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of native tribes. Whether you have joined us online or are gathered here, we are glad to have you with us in the sacred time we choose to be together. Our congregation is served by our minister, the Reverend Jamie Simon, who is available for pastoral care or to answer questions about Unitarian Universalism. She may be reached through email at minister@uuch.org. If you are a newcomer, please sign our guest book in the foyer to receive our weekly email newsletter. Please take a moment to silence all your electronic devices, but don't silence yourself or the people around you. The joyful and not so joyful noises of children, adults, and animals are always welcome. If you have a joy or sorrow or important milestone that you would like to share during our Circle of Candles and included in the pastoral care, please write them on one of the white cards found in the hymnal rack in front of you and place it in the offering basket. For community news and events, check our email newsletter, website, and the announcement section in your order of service. I have one additional announcement. We're going to have our annual Hispanic dinner celebration this year, and it's going to be on December 13th, but it's going to be a little different this year. There's not going to be a big buffet or anything, but they'll still be collecting donations for the gift cards for the kids. For details, you can see Gail Williams or Brad Korb, and they can tell you all about it. Let's see. Now I would like to invite Jessica Zelaya to come and ring our singing bowl to help us enter into the service more deeply. We have another critter. Finally, having gathered in a shared quest for truth, meaning, and purpose, let us light our chalice with these words by Mark Causey. We light this chalice to remind us that we are all on this planet, the furred, the feathered, the finned, the scaled, along with us. We are all made of the same star stuff and all share a common destiny. We are inextricably intertwined, interconnected, and interdependent, and it is good. And now, to help us center yourself and quiet your mind, we will have our music for centering offered by our wonderful pianist, Ron Guthrie. This will be followed by our thread song, verse 1 of number 127 in our gray hymnal, Can I See Another's Woes?
Well, good morning, friends. What a day we have for each other. Thank you for adjusting last minute to being inside. We didn't want all our tech equipment to get wet out on the lawn, so sorry we're not out there for our blessing of the animals. But it is still good to be together in here and see how all these pups will do together as we go through our service. Once again, welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Huntsville. My name is Reverend Jamie Simon. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and it's a joy to be your minister. As we begin, let's center our minds with these words from Gary Kowalski, a prayer for the animals. We give thanks for the animals who live close to nature, who remind us of the sanctities of birth and death, who do not trouble their lives with foreboding or grief, who let go each moment as it passes and accept each new one as it comes with serenity and grace. Enable us to walk in beauty as they do, at one with the turning seasons, welcoming the sunrise and at peace with the sunset. And as we hallow the memory of our dear animal friends, both living and gone, we remember them as those who loved abundantly and in their time were loved, who freely gave us their affection and loyalty, and ask only that kindness and gratitude fill our hearts. May kindness and gratitude fill our hearts as we join together in worship this morning. Blessed be. Now, I invite you to rise in body or in spirit as we sing our opening hymn. This is another of the new additions from our Sing Out Love virtual hymnal, but it's a pretty familiar tune, so I think you're going to catch on pretty quick. The words are in your order of service, and it's called Holy, Holy, Holy. Let's rise and sing together. After our first hymn, it is our practice to sing our doxology in English and in Spanish, and to speak our words of aspiration to one another as words of promise in our community. Let's sing our doxology now. Of this church, may the quest for truth be its sacrament and service be its prayer, to dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, and to help one another in fellowship. This is our aspiration. You may be seated, and now our children and youth are welcome to come forward to meet our Director of Religious Education, Jess Zelaya, for a special story about a lion and a mouse.
Good morning. This story comes from Aesop's Fables, and it reminds us that even the smallest forms of compassion can make a big difference and lead to great acts of kindness in return. A lion lay asleep in the forest. His great head rested on his paws. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, she ran right across the lion's paws. Roused from his nap, the lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and someday I will surely repay you." The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was feeling generous, and he let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the tangles of a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, the forest quickly filled with his angry roar. The mouse knew the voice and very quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed it until it split apart, and soon the lion was free. "You laughed when I said I would repay you," said the mouse. "Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion." What I love about this story is how it reminds us that compassion isn't about size or strength. It's about showing up, helping however we can, and trusting that even our smallest actions matter. So in this story, the lion thought the mouse was too tiny to be able to help him. Has anyone ever treated you like you were too small or young to help, even though you knew you could? Yeah? What do you think the moral of this story or wisdom we can take from it is? Yeah, Saoirse.
We can help the lion get free.
You can help the lion get free? Yes. Did you want to say something? The lion scratched the mouse? Yeah, and he ran away. So the lion let him go? Yeah.
And he was trying to shoot all over.
Yes. Thank you for sharing the story with me. Today, we are staying in the service for the rest of the service. There will be no RE classes, so you can go back to your seats.
We are the Unitarian Universalist Church of Huntsville, a proudly inclusive spiritual community. Together we build a broader search for meaning, a bolder form of compassion, and a braver voice of justice. At this time, we invite you to support our mission with a monetary contribution. You may donate online using the QR code on your order of service, or you may put cash or check donations in the offering baskets. Completed circle of candles should also be placed in the offering. Those are the white cards. So if you've completed them, put them in the offering basket as well. You're invited to come forward during this time and quietly drop a stone into a bowl of water that's here next to the ramp in honor or memory of what you hold in your heart. With gratitude, we now receive the offering.
I was in a trance of the elephants and blessings. Thank you all. In gratitude, we receive these offerings, and we take a moment to center our hearts and minds for a time of reflection and prayer. In this time, we lift up joys and sorrows in our congregation and in the world that need our attention and love this week. LaDawn Edwards shares in joy that 2 weeks ago, her dog business had a record-breaking 52 dogs staying with them during the fall break. She's so grateful for the trust and support of this community, and we are so grateful for you, LaDawn, and for your gifts of dog treats that will be part of our blessing in a little bit. Kendra Camp shares in joy her dear friend received donor lungs Tuesday and is doing well. What a blessing. And Kendra shares in sorrow that her my longtime friend donated her organs at the same time Tuesday and was taken off life support. The circle of life is beautiful and heartbreaking and true, and we are grateful for the miracles of science that bring people healing. Jerry shares something between a joy and a sorrow that she had Disney with 2 grandkids, and they survived the week. And our friend Carolyn Hunter asks for prayers because of a house fire that's impacted their family. Our heart is with you, Carolyn. As we hold these joys of our community, knowing that there are many other joys, many other sorrows, too tender to share, yet held close in this moment, we think of our larger community. We share a congratulations to Doak and Kathy Mansfield Fisher, who were married here yesterday. Joy for them and gratitude for all who helped make the celebration possible. And we look out to the world in celebration and gratitude for all those in this community who took to the streets yesterday and the nearly 7 million Americans across our country who are part of protests standing for democracy and freedom. May our voices get louder and fiercer for justice. In all these places where we send our celebration, may kindness and connection grow. In all these places of pain and concern, may compassion and healing begin. And let the silence held between us in our hearts spread our love out into this world. Blessed be and amen. And let's sing together our meditation on breathing. That's number 1009 in the Teal hymnal. We'll sing it 3 times.
When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe out. When I breathe out, I breathe out love.
Our reading this morning is a poem written by queer Muslim poet Fatima Asghar. My teacher says of their cat now gone missing, in his absence everything is still. The small silvered line in a grief-filled night. When my love arrived into my life, they brought noise, their ideas, their laugh, their loud joy. They rumbled thunder in the distance. Then the dog came too. Noise, his fluffy-eared need to play. Before it had been so quiet. My minutes looming to more minutes. Time, oh, time. They came and the seconds collapsed. Entire months blurred. Love a time machine, love a spaceship mystery. On the morning, I watched dolphins play in pairs. My teacher tells me about their cat, oceans in their eyes. The dolphins play with each other, they flirt. One day, when my love leaves, be it by choice, theirs, mine, or God's, the sadness that threatens to take, but oh, today, when the dolphins leave our sight, the water is quiet, still under the sun. This web of life we weave is a beautiful one. Will you join me in singing The Web of Life by Sarah Ruth Davis, our middle hymn this morning? Please rise in body or rise in spirit to sing.
Sharing our joy together, bearing our grief together. The web of life holds us in this truth. We are not alone, striving for change together. Healing our pain together. The web of life holds us in this truth. We are not alone. Journeying on together. Learning to love together. A web of life holds us in this truth. We are not alone.
You may be seated. When love arrives in fluffy tails, in wings and a beak, splashing in the surf, or when it slithers on by, love shows up loud, chaotic, messy, but true. The love of animals, the connection to nature, this is one of our most sacred sources as Unitarian Universalists. We believe that the natural world holds wisdom, hope, and truth, and we believe that we are transformed and moved toward kindness and compassion through our connection to nature. And in turn, nature is constantly transformed by its connection to us, in its thriving and in its destruction. And in that way, we remember that we are part of a great interdependent web of life, and that all life, human and animal, plant and insect, all are intertwined and sacred. Today we celebrate the blessing of the animals. This celebration began as a nod to the life and legacy of St. Francis of Assisi. And the feast of St. Francis is held this time of year by our Christian neighbors. At this feast, we remember that as long as human beings have been here on this planet, we have existed in mutual relationships with all other beings. St. Francis himself knew of the tender balance of human and animal relationships. In one story, he was living in a town in Italy, and a wolf was attacking people and other animals in the town. Now, Francis met the wolf, and he tried to tame it. The wolf charged at Francis, but Francis prayed and moved toward the wolf quietly, gently. And somehow, some way, the wolf obeyed St. Francis' commands. He closed his mouth and laid down at his feet, calm. My little wolf is practicing right now. And the townspeople were curious. They wondered how it had happened, and apparently, Francis promised the wolf that the townspeople would feed the wolf regularly if the wolf promised never to hurt another person or animal in the community. And so they did. And in turn, the wolf never went hungry, and the community was never harmed again. They understood each other and learned to live in a kind of peace. When it comes to the animal world, the blessings are messy, but they are true. And when we humans learn to listen to and live in harmony with creatures, great and small, transformation is possible. Now, many of you know that a few weeks ago, our world lost another more modern saint of the animal world, the extraordinary primatologist and environmental activist, the one and only Dr. Jane Goodall, passed away on October 1st at the old age of 91. Jane Goodall, as you may know, was a force to be reckoned with, the premier scientist in her field and one of the most influential voices for climate protection the world has seen. Her work started when she was a young researcher. Defying the convention at the time, Goodall left the comforts of armchair science to live among chimpanzees in the jungles of Tanzania. At just 26 years old, she arrived at what is now Gombe Stream National Park, equipped with little beyond her notebook, binoculars, and an unorthodox vision that would transform her field of study. You see, her fieldwork revealed that chimpanzees have sophisticated, emotional, social, and intellectual lives. Did we know this? They use tools. They perform rituals. They experience joy and grief, and even wage war and make peace. Contrary to the wisdom of the time, she thought these animals were worthy of respect, protection, and true substantial research. She led with gentleness, and soon she saw gentleness reflected back at her in the relationships she was able to build with these primates. That was the key, right? She built real relationships with chimps like her beloved David Graybeard. The chimps sensed her respect and her kindness and allowed her to get a little closer, to be able to see the truth of their lives. For that moment in history, right, this time in the study of animals in the 60s, the idea that animals like chimpanzees could be smart and emotional and have feelings and use tools and experience life in a way that was similar to our human lives was unfathomable for many of the people in her field of study. And yet, she saw a truth they had yet to find. Her work changed so much of what had been previously believed. Animals are not mindless property. They're living beings with feelings and needs that deserve respect and care. Goodall's research, conducted over generations of chimpanzee families, showed that science didn't have to be harsh and unyielding. It could be slow and kind, performed in relationship to what was being studied. And her research showed just how similar we human beings are to our closest animal kin. Presented with that sameness, when the truth that humans and animals are in this way more alike than not becomes undeniable, the reality of the violent and destructive human impact on the earth becomes undeniable. It becomes a clear problem for us to solve. The truth is, friends, we human beings are the ones who are living the most out of balance with the natural world. It is not them. Our impact, our need for more land and more resources, more water and more technology, more convenience, more waste. has taken away the habitats and led to mass extinction of thousands of species of animals on our planet. And these transgressions against our animal kin deserve to be addressed. And I think the only way forward for us is to remember our mutuality, our interconnection. If we live our lives in big and small ways like we belong to one another, then we will. If we live our lives in big and small ways like the earth is sacred, then it will be. If we live our lives in big and small ways like there's still hope that we can undo the ravages of climate change, then maybe, just maybe, we will be able to heal some of what is broken. And even if we fail, we still have to try. Beloveds, in this moment, we hold two truths in tension. We are deeply connected, interconnected to all people and creatures on this planet. We are blessed by these connections. And for generations now, we as human beings have been the weakest thread in the web. We have been and continue to be the cause of so much suffering and destruction. But we are also the ones poised to do the most good. May we follow the inspiration of saints and scientists alike and learn to live in harmony with all life on the earth. May we take responsibility for the destruction we've caused, lobbying for fiercer environmental protections, and taking the small, necessary steps in our own lives to live just a little more gently on the earth. Before her death, Jane Goodall sat down with an interviewer from Netflix and recorded a special that captured her famous last words. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. It's worth the whole watch. And what she offers at the end is nothing short of a sermon. So I'm going to give her the last words in this one too. To close, she asks herself the question, what message do I want to leave to the world? She says, I want to make sure that you all understand that each and every one of you has a role to play. You may not know it, you may not find it, but your life matters and you are here for a reason. And I just hope that that reason will become apparent as you live through your life. I want you to know that whether or not you find that role that you're supposed to play, that your life does matter, and that every single day you live, you get to make a difference in the world, and you get to choose the difference that you make. She continues, I want you to understand that we're part of the natural world, and even today when the planet is dark, there is still hope. Don't lose hope, she says. If you lose hope, you become apathetic and do nothing, and if you want to save what is still beautiful in this world, if you want to save the planet for the future generations, your grandchildren, their grandchildren, then think about the actions you take each day. Because multiplied 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000 times, even small actions will make for great change. Above all, I want you to think about the fact that we are when we're on planet Earth, we are part of Mother Nature. We depend on Mother Nature for clean air, for water, for food, for everything. And as we destroy one ecosystem after another, as we create worse climate change, worse loss of diversity, we have to do everything in our power to make the world a better place for the children living now and for those that will follow. You, my friends, have it in your power to make a difference. Don't give up. St. Jane, what more is there to say? You matter. Your actions in this life matter. We are all connected. Let's live this truth together. Blessed be and amen. And now, feeling inspired to live in more gentle mutuality with the animal kingdom, I think there's some there's some furry friends who might need a blessing this morning. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna come down to the front. If you've brought a living, breathing animal into our community this morning, thank you for rising to the, I appreciate it so much. I'm happy to bless them. If you have a dog, which maybe like my dog, probably should have stayed home today and would have had a nicer time, or a cat, or a fish, or a guinea pig, or a horse, or a chicken, or any other creature that brings your life meaning and joy that you would like me to bless in absentia, if you want to bring a picture of them up on their phone on your phone so I can see them, that would be lovely, and I will happily bless you so you can bless them when you get home. If you've brought a stuffed animal that is a creature in your life that you love, I will bless that too. I've also said yes to blessing plant propagations, house plants, and I will happily send love into the universe for pets that have passed away. So any creature, please come forward for a blessing, and logistically, let's have animals to be blessed come out the middle aisle, and animals that have finished their blessings go down the sides. We know not every dog loves meeting another dog, so let's be kind and cautious. And let us bless our animals. Do you want to come first, Clementine? You do get special church dog privilege. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What is this creature's name? Fine, my dear. I bless you. May you bring love and joy and silliness into my life every day. May you teach me patience and gratitude. May you live a long and healthy life. And may you go around the sides and maybe out to the car, because you've had a hard morning. Oh, yes, and we also have a tortoise at home. So blessings, Herbert. Thank you for all you bring to our lives. You are not waiting for your blessing, and that is just fine. Here you go. And Simone, this is our cat we lost this year. Thank you for all you brought us. May you know that you were loved every day of your life. Blessings to you, Simone. Thanks, babe. All right, and there's your treat. All right. She's like, I don't want to leave Mom. Hello. Linda. Linda, I bless your 5 chickens named for your sisters. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh. Juanita, Katie, Margie, Jeanette,
And
Elaine. Blessings, dear chickens. Thank you for...
And this puppy?
Yes, who is this love? Dottie. May you...
Traveled with me this summer in the RV.
Blessings, sweet RV dog Dottie. May you grow and learn. May you bring curiosity and joy to everyone who meets you. And may you live a long, healthy life. Blessings, sweet bean. Is this Miss Ember?
Yes, this is Ember.
Ember. Bless you, Ember. Thank you for your curiosity and your wisdom. May you live a long and healthy life and bring much joy to all who love you.
Yes.
Yay.
And this is my stuffed Hercules beetle, Dylan.
A stuffed Hercules beetle named Dylan. Bless you, Dylan. Thank you for the comfort and joy you bring, and for the wisdom you teach us about the dung beetle, a magnificent creature. Thank you. The bees. And do these bees bring honey to your life?
They do.
Bless you, bees. Bless all the bees. May they live long and prosper. Thank you for the sweetness you bring to our world. May you fly and buzz in harmony. Blessings.
This photograph is of Baba, also known as Cowboy.
Cowboy.
And he's just a representative of 50 plus years of animal companionship and joy. They're all ashes now.
Blessings to Cowboy and all the creatures that have loved you and brought you love each day of your life, Brian. Thank you for bringing us Cowboy. Buffy and Juno. Blessings, sweet dogs. May you lick and laugh and love all your days, and may you bring so much joy to the world. Is this my friend Riker? Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? I bless you, Riker, the handsome boy that is. Thank you for the companionship you have brought to our dear Matthew, and thank you for all the joy and fluff you bring into the world. Oh, I'm sorry. Please take dog treats, and if there's a dog at home, go ahead and bring one. Hey, Lacey. Who are these sweet peas?
Rocket, and this is Nessie.
Rocket and Nessie? Blessings, Rocket, and blessings, Nessie. May you live long lives full of curiosity and exploration. May you be safe and warm in sunspots, and may you bring so much joy to Lacey. Blessings. That's okay.
I have spider friends who I allow to live in some corners of my home, and they in turn keep bugs from bothering me.
Blessings to Andrea's spider friends who eat bugs in corners and keep her life safe and interconnected. May they live long.
This is my grandcat Luna and my grandcat Mitzi.
To the grandcats, Luna and Mitzi, multi-generational loves.
And to all our grand chickens.
And our grand chickens as well. Blessings to you all. Thank you for bringing love throughout the family. Who is this one?
This is Jetty.
Jetty, hello, baby. Do you smell treats? I would like to bless you, Jetty.
We have two other corgis at home, Ein and Beatrix.
Ein and Beatrix too, so you have to send this blessing to them.
Yes.
Blessings, corgis. Thank you for your cute regalness. Thank you for the joy of wiggly butts.
Yes.
May you live a long, long life. Who may I bless?
This is our cat, our neighborhood cat Spot, who befriended us, and for a couple of years, and then got sick and disappeared.
A blessing for Spot and all neighborhood cats that come in and out of our world and find us just when we need them. Blessings.
Simba.
And blessings for Simba, the truest lion cat I've ever seen. May you teach us all to live so wisely.
We have Grace and Jack and Ella, and Jack no longer with us.
Grace and Jack and Ella, thank you for your love, for your purrs and snuggles, and for all the silliness you bring to the world. May you be such good companions to Lori. Saoirse, who can I bless? Lucy. Bless you, Lucy. May you be comfy and snuggled up in blankets and so much joy and care for Saoirse and her family. And may you live a long, long life full of lots of treats. Would you like to grab some treats for Lucy? You can go for it. And who is this one? Jade. Oh, I know, I'm a new friend. Jade. Hello, sweet pea. I'd like to give you a blessing. Hello. Oh, for the sweet, inquisitive, and sometimes fearful amongst us, thank you for teaching us patience. Thank you for teaching us gratitude. May you be blessed all of your days. You're welcome. Thank you.
This is Thor we lost earlier this year.
For Loki and Thor, who is now in blessed memory. Oh, God, they're so cute. I bless you for a long life of companionship. I thank you for your dear service as a beloved friend. May you find things to smell and sniff and chew on all of your days, Loki. Hello. Who is this friend?
Usher.
Asher.
Miss
I bless you, Asher.
Usher.
Oh, will you say it one more time for me?
Usher.
Usher. Usher. Like the singer. Usher. Oh, for dogs that make us laugh, that make us slow down and sometimes speed up, we bless you for a long life of happiness and companionship. Thank you. Noah. To the Nilla wafer dogs that fill our hearts, I bless you. May you bark long and prosper. Poppet? Poppet? Oh, sweet, sweet cat. Oh, a blessings for you and for all the black cats. May they be treated with such respect and care, and may these wild eyes spark wisdom in our lives. Blessings for a long life, Poppet. You're welcome. Hi, Jennifer. Who we got?
That's Watson and Kiwi.
Watson and Kiwi. Oh, I bless you, Watson. I bless you, Kiwi. May you continue to be such good snuggle buddies, and may you bring so much love into the world each day. Blessings upon you. Hello, lovey.
And she needs him to live at least 2.5 years more until she's 40.
14-year-old Murphy. Oh, you sweet, 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 sweet pup. I bless you with at least 2, but maybe many more long, happy years. And we are so grateful for the love and comfort you have brought each day. Blessings. Oh, yeah. Who may I bless?
Winston.
Winston. Oh,
Sophisticated.
oh, very sophisticated dog. Oh, blessings, Winston. May you stand in the sun and have your tongue out in happiness and joy, and may you bring to the world. May you live a long life and be happy and a comfort to all who meet you, Winston. Blessings. Hi. Who can I bless?
Marvin.
Marvin?
Isabel, I had to put her down about 3 months ago. She was 12.
12. Oh, for Marvin and 12-year-old Isabella, who we've lost. Bless you, Marvin, for the space you hold now, for being such a comfort in a tough time, and bless you, sweet one who has passed. May the transition be peaceful. Thank you. Yes. Lambert. Schrodinger. Moo.
And cheese.
And cheese. Lambert, Schrodinger, Moo, and Cheese, 4 cats of deep wisdom and delight. Blessings for a long life, blessings as you bring comfort to your family. May you find sunspots each day to warm yourself and curl up. Blessings. Oh, yeah, go for it. Rio and Bernie. For 2 sweet pups tied together, may you continue to walk in harmony with each other. May you bring love and comfort into your family's lives, and may you live long, healthy, happy lives together. Blessings. Hey there. Oh, to the cactus children and all the plants of the earth. Thank you for breathing out life for us to breathe in. Remind us that we depend on all of nature and continue to be a stoic connection to the beauty of the Southwest. Blessings.
My kitty's picture is out in my car.
That's okay.
Her name is Little Spirit.
Little Spirit.
Siamese. She's a dear sweetie.
Oh, 18-year-old Siamese, Little Spirit. We bless you this day. May you rest in comfort and peace. May you find joy each day, and may you get some nice scritches under your chin. Blessings, Little Spirit.
Gizmo and Buttercup, they passed 16 and 17.
To Gizmo and Buttercup, who are now of blessed memory, I bless you. I thank you for this time on the earth and for the love you brought Daniel's life. May you have so much peace. Blessings. Yep.
Not for my animals, but for my neighbor's cats who are usually outdoors and are just a lovely thing to come home to. Even if they stand in the middle of the road asking, "What are you doing here?"
A blessing for all the neighborhood cats, especially yours. May they continue to greet us as we arrive home with incredulity, as they do. May we remind ourselves each day in their presence that we are neighbors to creatures great and small in this community. Blessings. Hi, Robert. Who may I bless?
This is Twitch.
Twitch.
She's 3 years old.
Oh.
We rescued her about 6 months ago.
Oh, blessings for little rescue Twitch. Who rescued who, am I right?
That's right.
May you live a long and happy life and know only comfort and fun and scraps from the table. May you, unfortunately, may you continue to bring such joy to the world. Blessings. Yes. Oh. LaDon, I think you might have 100 cages worth of dogs to bless.
No, just you know.
Just yours, just yours.
Oh, there.
Blessings to you. Una and
Nami.
Una and Nami, sorry, didn't hear it for a sec. Una and Nami, blessings to you. Thank you for inspiring a whole world of dog love to begin. May you live long, happy lives, and may you listen to your smart owner more often than not. Oh. Friends, we have blessed our animals, great and small, but truly it is the animals that bless us. They bless us with their companionship, with their wisdom,